We are on a journey through time today, from space age design to heritage decline, plus a few in between. But first, we're going to Cape Tribulation in far north Queensland and the spaceship that has landed in a lagoon. Alkira has been in the news since its inception, as much for its galactic design as its postage stamp inspired swimming pool. It has flirted with the market before, but now the home of owners Rodney and Marita Ryder is having a sales resurgence following further well-deserved design awards. I have nothing but admiration for such a stunning, forward-thinking creation, brutal and uncompromising as it is. It was a 5-year design and build in the Daintree Forest, metres from its own private beach. It's a 6-pod, you can't really say bedroom because that's just so 20th century, home with very few windows, very few walls and very few doors, but such an environment. Concrete construction in such a pristine landscape adds to that spaceship landing in a clearing atmosphere that can be yours if you have $14 million at hand, which is a fairly sizable, if not quantum jump in price over the last year or so. The reason why? Well, that would intrigue even Scully and Mulder. The out of this world 3726 Cape Tribulation Road is with Rain and Horn in Port Douglas. Contrast time and to Victoria and a beautiful, graceful home that is owned by a political and entrepreneurial heavyweight, Evan Thornley, and his wife, Tracy Ellery. Lovely from the street, but the real impact takes place behind that gleaming front door. Not so much a seamless blending of periods as much as a harmonious new style all of its own. Glamorous and well earthed, with a clear connection to the outside environment, which again offers space and proportion and luxe styling. It just sets your skin a-tingling. 19 Grange Road in Kew is listed with Dave Oster at Marshall White in Hawthorn, with expectations in the $8 million zone. In Queensland, in the romantically titled area of Clear Mountain, I love that, is this lovely 10-bedroom, 11-bathroom home, which is also a registered guest house, though it's never been used that way. It's the home of Daryl Morgan. It's an American take on design, and though the interior is absolutely charming, I cannot take my eyes off these location shots. It seems like this is blissfully in the middle of nowhere, but it's only a 10-minute drive to get the milk and 30 minutes to get to Brisbane. 753 Clear Mountain Road is listed with Ultra Properties for around the $6 million mark. Now, I want to finish this week with an amazing property in Sydney's Blue Ribbon and Leafy Warringah that is falling down around its ears, but it's still a hot home to my mind. A stunner in her day, Rothy May was once a grand lady and she's fallen on hard times, but luckily it's heritage listed. Far more than a restoration project, this property represents the chance for someone to create a legacy, to bring this 5-bedroom, 2-storey home back from the dead. It lists a smoking room, a gardener's house, a palatial master bedroom. Some rooms were once the servants' quarters. A Frederick Glingillings design, the home was first occupied in 1939, and despite a roll call of really influential residents, it's come to this. I still see the beauty here, and I hope that you do too. It's at 35 Fox Valley Road, Warringah, and it's looking for $8 million plus through Chadwick Real Estate in Turramurra. And I'd like to leave you this week with a gorgeous time-lapse video from Josh T's photography taken at the landing site in Cape Tribulation. More next week. See you then.